Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, today we are taking this little KA for an MOT this morning, 10 o'clock. So I'll show you the results on this one. We haven't really been doing much on this one. It's been sitting outside. I've just been doing other bits and pieces, but I think it's time that we put it for an MOT and see if it brings up anything for us to do before it goes up for sale. Bearing in mind as well, this one has had, we changed the gearbox, I've done a new clutch, timing belt, new water pump, full service. This car has had everything done to it. It doesn't need anything. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, through the MOT, no advisories. That is what I'm looking for. So yeah, we'll do that this morning, but we are going to be working on the Transit Connect as well today. So let's get cracking. Let's do this. So yeah, we'll be taking this for an MOT in a little while, and I'll let you know how it gets on with that one. But for now, let's get cracking and continue with this Transit Connect. So I'm going to finish off with the braking system as well, get the rears all changed over, all cleaned up, clean the wheels, put the wheels back on, and then we can move on. Now, I'm going to try something today that I've never tried on a car before, and that is get a heat gun and literally put a heat gun over all this plastic. Now apparently, and I've never done this, but apparently it makes them brand new again. So we're going to be trying that today and see how it goes. I'm just a little bit cautious because you're putting a heat, and I'm not talking about not like a hairdryer heat gun. I'm talking about a proper. This is a Rothenberg fire on the plastics. Apparently this works. So this is what we're going to try. I don't think there's a lot left in there, but might have to go and get another one. But this was when I was doing my plumbing. A Rothenberg, and you just sort of do that, and then you've got a button up here, hit the button and it stays on. So yeah, we'll be trying that in a little while, but let's get the brakes done first, the wheels sorted out, all put back together, back on its floor, and then we'll continue. So yeah, let's set you up, let's do this. Right, okay guys, so that's the brake pads all done, all round. Yeah, nice and new. Just cleaned them up a little bit. Clean the calipers up, clean the discs up, just make sure it's all nice and tidy. So that's good. I'm happy now. But we are... I'm knackered now. It's just doing that pretty quick. Because I need to go and take that KA to the MOT centre. And yeah, I'll bring it back and let you know exactly what happens with that, and hopefully no advisories. So bear with me guys, I'll see you in a bit. We'll come back, I'll show you that, and then we're going to get cracking with this. And I want to find out where this is blowing from, and I think it might be blowing from that pipe at the back connected to the turbo. So I've got to take that off, take it off there, check the pipe, make sure there's no splits anywhere. There's definitely a boost leak somewhere. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. See you soon. Right, okay, so guys, I'm back from the MOT centre, and that was an epic fail. Basically, he has double booked, and he's double booked, and he can't fit me in when he said he was going to fit me in. So I don't know what's going to happen with this KA at the minute. I'm going to try and get in there this afternoon, if not tomorrow, but it is what it is. And hopefully we can get it MOT today, but he's going to let me know. He's apologised. Apologise, kept apologising to me, kept saying sorry, it's his fault. He just wrote it down wrong. Apparently he's just double booked. So yeah, epic fail, but it don't matter. It's only it's only 10-15 minutes wasted. So let's continue with this. Hopefully he gives me a call in a little while and we can go and MOT it later. Let's do this. So, guys, let me just give you a quick recap of what's happened. So we've done the brakes, we've done the wheels, we've cleaned on the inside and outside of the alloys. Very, very clean now, much, much better. Both sides. So that's done. Now I'm moving on to see if we can find out what's going on with this hissing when it comes under boost. Definitely to do with a pipe. So I've got to do a little bit more stripping down. I've got to take this airbox back out that I've already had out and fitted the air filter. So now I've got to take it off so we can get to that part underneath there is where the pipes go to. So I want to get to them and get them all off. I've already took this side off, which is this one here. And I'll be looking at this, checking it all over, making sure these are okay, and see if I can locate the reason why it's hissing so much when you're putting your foot down. So we're going to do that next. But let me show you, because I had a phone call from the MOT centre, and he was like, Mark, get that car down to me within 15 minutes and I'll get it done for you and put through. I said, all right, let's do that then. So I've just been down there and I've just come back, and let me show you the results with the MOT on this KA. So as you can see, pass, no advisories. So yeah, really, really good. What a result that is. And it ain't done a lot of miles since the last MOT, but you know, it wasn't, you know, it really had a lot more time left on it. I've got to be honest, that I could have just, you know what I mean? But I wanted a fresh new MOT and checked all over, and that's exactly what we've got now. So this one, apart from a clean inside and out, which I had a quick jet over it whilst I was doing the wheels. I just quickly went over it with the jetter. It ain't that bad. It just needs a good clean up on the inside, which I'll get done. And then this one is ready to go. It can be up for sale. So yeah, you know, I've done a lot of work on this: gearbox, clutch, timing belt, water pump, full service. Oh, it's had so much done on this car, and it's going to be a lovely little run around for someone now, especially with a new MOT with no advisories. Nothing needs to get done. They can just drive it away with no problems. So yeah, that's that done. Now let's move back to the full Transit Connect. Let's get that stripped down. Let's have a look, see if we can get those pipes off and see what's going on. And then I'll come back to you if we find anything. So let's do this. So as you can see, I've taken off quite a few parts off this van. And I'm checking everything, guys. I'm checking the hoses, I'm checking the connections, I'm checking everything. I even took the intercooler out, look. Just to check it, make sure that there's no splits or holes or gaps or anything like that in it. And I can't find nothing. The only thing that I found was on this pipe here, which is the intake from the airbox there. That goes up to the breather on top of the engine. Let me show you where that goes. So that goes down here into towards there. That top part there. Let me just get, because the torch is in the way. So you can just see this pipe here coming out. This is the breather for the top of the actual rocker cover. Now, that clip was loose, and it does look like oil has been kicking out of that breather pipe. It ain't been tight, the actual clip's broke, or it's come loose. And you can see it's a bit of a mess all around here. Now, that is the only thing I found, and it's the only thing I can see with this, but that shouldn't be the cause of it, because that's the intake, and then it goes, obviously, airbox intake into the turbo. I'm looking for the one where the turbo spools up, and it's the turbo boost, so the other side. So I don't think it's that one. If anything, it should be this side here, because this is the other side of the turbo, goes in the intercooler and back through. So it's this loop here, really, that I'm thinking that's the issue. But I actually can't see nothing. There's no splits, there's no gaps, there's nothing. And a little telltale sign as well, if you do find something like that, is that there'll be a split maybe in the pipe here, and then there'll be a little bit of oil where it's pushing through, and the oil sort of pushes through the hole. But I'm not seeing nothing. Like, no splits, nothing on this metal piece here. I've checked it everywhere, and I can't see nothing. So I'm really a little bit unsure of what is going on here. What I'm going to try is I'm going to put it all back together and just see if it's the same. I'm going to obviously connect. It looks like a little bit of, maybe it's pushing it through there. Or is that part there dropping? It might be that it's dropping. Yeah, because it sits like this. I think that top pipe there is oil's coming out and dripping down onto that. I don't know whether or not it's actually coming out of that. Nah, I don't think so. I think it's just where the oil's coming out the top here, and it's going everywhere below. I don't think that's the issue, because you can see the turbo down there. So yeah, not quite sure. A bit head scratchy, this one. I think the other thing we could do is be able to get some sort of like smoke or some sort of, you know what I mean, something like that, and then you put it into the intake, and then you get it up to turbo boost. But what I'll have to do there, I'll have to jack it up onto the ramp, get it up to boost, and then put some smoke in it, and then you can see where the hole is, where the smoke comes out of whatever's split or whatever's broke. That's going to be another possibility, or we just start changing parts, like changing hoses and changing stuff, you know. I don't know. It's one of those head scratches at the minute. But let me try and put all this back together, because I know there's nothing wrong with these kind of parts. So let me do that, and then maybe I'll take it for a test drive and just see what it's like, just see if it's the same. And we'll go from there. So, yeah, let's put it all back together, and then we'll go from there, guys. So, let's do this. Right, we are back together. Everything's back on. Everything's been done up. Everything's been tightened. So, yeah, I'm going to take it for outside, take it up and down the yard for a bit, just to see if I can get and hear anything that's happening. It was definitely happening when I drove it back from the paint shop last week. So, yes, it's very sort of suspicious now that it's you know, I can't find anything. That's what I was. You know, that's the most frustrating thing. If I took the pipes off and then went straight to a crack or split or something, you go, right, that's it. That's got to be it. That's the cause. and you change it. But I've not found anything. That's the frustration bit about it. I've not found nothing. So let's continue. I'll take it out. I'll bring it back in and I'll let you know exactly what I found or what the results are. So yeah, let's do this. So guys, I am back from the test drive with this Transit Connect. Just took it up and down the yard here. Couldn't really get it sort of to perform the way it was performing before, if you know what I mean. And then I just took it outside on the road, and then yeah, it's really strange. It's like it's not happening until you get into third gear. So I don't really know what to say about this one. It's a bit of a strange one. It can't be the gearbox, because obviously surely it'd be happening in all the gears, and it goes into gear lovely. There's no issues or problems with the gear selection, the changing, the clutch. The clutch is right at the bottom, so it feels like it's a new clutch. I've got to be honest. So yeah, that's where I'm sort of going to really at the minute, but I just don't know. It's a real strange one. But I'm going to still do some investigation. I'm still going to look into it. I'm still going to find out. But at this point in time, I think I just don't know. I don't know what to think about it in a minute. So yeah, but we'll continue doing other bits and pieces, even getting the MOT done. I've got to be honest, because that ain't going to stop the MOT. Sort of going through. I don't know what it is. It's a real weird thing that's going on with it. So, but yeah. The other thing as well, guys, is that I wanna, like I said to you in the beginning, I do want to have a go at getting these back to black, and just to see what we can, how they're going to come up like. The trouble is that really what I should be doing is I should be cleaning the car first, cleaning the van completely first, and then once the van's completely clean, then we'll have a go at doing all the plastics. I just don't think we've got enough time today to get it cleaned up and get it sorted out, because that obviously the next step is to get it cleaned and then do the plastics. Really, that'll be my next step. So yeah, obviously we've still got to get the stereo done as well. We've still got to look into that. So there is some bits and pieces we've still got to do on it. But yeah, I just don't. Let me just quick check to see. It's just so cold out there. The temperature's dropping outside, and it's going to get dark in about 20 minutes, half hour. So I really don't think there's any point sort of taking it out and cleaning it. I'm going to probably stay a little bit later and see if I can work out this stereo situation, what's going on with that. Maybe it's just a fuse. There is some fuses under here. There's some fuses underneath here. So maybe, sorry, it's a bit dark. Maybe it's one of these here. I don't really know at the minute, but I'm going to stay late anyway and have a little go at that. I'm going to try and book this in for an MOT tomorrow, I think. See what happens. I think so. I think we'll get it in tomorrow for an MOT. So, yeah, that's kind of where we are with this one at the minute. Yeah, and it's kind of the end of today's video. We'll come back to this probably tomorrow. I don't know yet. Probably tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. But for now, that's it. That's the end of today's video. We've done a load of bits and pieces on this, and it's just a case of of going through the process, going through the motions, and getting every little thing that I find or done and sorted. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to drop me a comment, give the video a thumbs up. Really appreciate that. And then we'll continue with this maybe tomorrow. But yeah, for now, that's it. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you soon.